So yesterday, we've been playing this game for like close to 20 hours now, maybe more. Yesterday we finished finding all of the exhibitions, or the exhibits, the museum exhibits, that have like these tidbits of lore about human history and society from the monster's perspective, which is always pretty funny. Today, we're going to be looking to find these snowmen. So an example of a snowman is like this guy here. All the different snowmen on this map are dressed up differently. This guy has like almost like a pancake on top of his head, or is that just a hat? I don't know. But if you find them, they're all really difficult to find. They're hidden, and you see all these like fog of these cloudy areas on the map. That's probably where these other snowmen are located, because you can't see what the island looks like yet until you find a way to get there. And they all involve some really big brain ideas of trying to figure out how to get to the island, and then once you hug them, once you touch them, their arms come out. So the arms outwards means that they've already been hugged, you've already gotten them. And I think there are, so I looked it up and how many there are in total, and there are 60 in total. We've found 6 of them so far. So we've only found 10% of them so far, and we've like finished the game. We've beaten the regular game. We've found all the museum exhibits now, so this is, I think, the last part, the last final optional challenge part of the game. So, and one more thing I want to show you, like, so for example, this one, right? This snowman is kind of still under the fog a little bit. You can kind of see it, but its arms aren't out, so it signifies that we haven't like gotten it yet. So I'm gonna be searching for snowmen today. And I want to check, where am I? Wait, crap, that's not where I was. Where was I? I remember yesterday, I think we sailed south to here, and then we came here. We got this snowman at the end of yesterday's stream, this one right here, by sailing from... We took a raft from here down to here, and then we made the raft move over here, and then used this extra piece of log to push off of it and come south. Hugged this snowman, went here and came down, and we ended our stream right here. Okay. So, there's a nearby clouds here and here and here. Let's see if we can get to one of these places. So can we get to this? There's a raft here. Can we sail this up? Right? Normally, this island is so far away from other islands that it's not likely we're going to build a bridge to it. Like, it's more than 3. It's at least 3 tiles away from any nearby island, so we're not going to be able to build a bridge to it. We have to raft to it. So, like, looking in the directions, you could maybe send a raft from this side, but it's unlikely. I think this raft is right here. It's in the line of sight of it. Let me see. What is this island? If we reset this island... Okay. So... this big raft was created somewhere else. It was created somewhere else, maybe like on this island. So when we reset this island, yeah, okay, so this big raft was created here in this spot, and then we pushed off of this rock to go here. And so when we reset this island, this raft isn't actually reset. So if we could get one of these logs, like, to the south of this raft, we could push up, I think. How do we do that? We want it, like, horizontally, like this. Is that doable? No! Hold on. Let's reset again. I want it to be, like, I want this horizontal, this big log to be, like, here. So it's half on the land, half on the water, and then we can get on the raft and push and roll the log south, and that backwards momentum will send us north. How do we do that? shift it this way, so we want it to be on this row, right? So we use this stump that's one offset of this row to stop it from rolling. And then we can come around here. I think this is an open spot. Yes, okay. And then we've got it in the position that we want. Oh, and we made a new raft. I wonder if that does anything. Hey, there is indeed a snowman here. Hey, rabbit. You made a new friend. What is that? It's an egg. It's a bird nest snowman. It's got a bird nest with eggs on top of his head. Oh, nice. And then this raft will now end up here. Cool. And then we made a new raft here, but we've lost this bridge that goes to this eastern island. Not sure if we'll need that later, but that's cool. We got one. Nice. Okay. Let's go. I feel like we need a way to organize our search for snowmen. I don't really want to just like randomly go around searching. I don't want to randomly go around and just like look at it. I want some organization, so at least I can have like an understanding in my mind where I've already been, what I've already looked for. Maybe we start at the start of the game. Maybe the start of the game will have easier snowmen, who knows? And I know this is the start of the game, and I know we went like this way somewhere, but then I kind of don't know. I think there's like rafts and stuff. But maybe we start near the start of the game. And this is the first post box. This is the first teleporter. So there's cloud here. This cloud is, and this cloud are probably closest to the start of the game. Let's see. Let's go down there and take a look. Actually, I should probably look on the map first, because it gives me much more, you get much more like flexibility to look on the map here. This island is pretty close, but they have trees on this side, which probably means it's like a return route. This island is also pretty close. Now, what's interesting is there's a rock here that's near the edge of the island. There's no rock near the edge of this island, so like you can't make a raft and push it down. But here, if we could make a raft here, we could push up. And you see, like, there's this edge of the island that you can see. We could push up and land on the side of the island, and that would get us there. Can we make a raft here, though? There's only one tree on this island. You need two to make a raft. Can we get a tree? Can we get a log from a different island onto this island? To make a raft here? Alright, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. I think it might be possible. Let's see. So where's the island that we're talking about? It's this one. This one. We want to make a raft here. So if we reset this, right? We reset this first. How easy is it to get this into that spot? Very easy. How do we get another log here? We wouldn't be able to get these logs here because these logs are used to make the bridge to this island. But maybe we could, if I use this log to make a bridge here, could we reset this island and get this log over to this spot first? Oh yeah, maybe. And then come back to this island, reset this log, and get it in. Because this bridge, we can, if we could set it up, we could roll. If we could set it up in such a way that this log was like lying down vertically on one of these three tiles, including the one that, including its stump, then we could roll it across this log and roll it all the way here. Can we do that? How do we? No, this would just set it up back on this standing. I need it to be lying down vertically. I need it to be lying down vertically. How do I do that? Like this? Oh, okay. I think this will work. We got a raft. Bingo! It's Winter snowman. Oh, with the hat and scarf and gloves, cute. And then there's like this extra stuff here too. We got a new teleporter as well. What are the benches for? Is this just for aesthetics? I guess the benches are just for chilling, right? Just like the coffee and the popcorn. It's for some nice chilling. Okay. So what is this area that we're at? Obviously we can do that to go to this island then. And then we've got one big log, one small log to get to the west. There's also an island to the north here. But we wouldn't be able to get to there from this log itself. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. I was looking at the possibility of transporting one or both of these logs to this island, but it would fall in the water somewhere here or here. And I don't think that's useful. Even if we make a raft here, it's like blocked. Okay, so let's try to go towards the left. I can't push it to the left. If I push it to the left, it's lost, right? What if I push it to the right? But if I push it to the right, I also don't have a means of getting to the right side of it to shove it back this way. Okay, so I think the solution must be I need to get the small log into this spot lying down vertically so that I can vault this big log over the small log and land it in the water. Is that possible? If I need to lie it down vertically here, it needs to be standing here, which means it needs to be standing here. Or it needs to be rolled into this. Okay, we can do that. Rolled into this, like that. Nice. And we can also roll this log over. Might be good for something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've trapped ourselves. I just reset. Where did this log go? Wait. Easy, Psychoki. Wait, where did this log go? It's not here on this island anymore, but it's also not on its stump. It just disappeared. Wait, you can do that? I thought there's supposed to be like conservation of matter or something. Shouldn't logs just be at least somewhere on the map? Like either should be back on this tree or in the water somewhere. Okay, can I want to see if I can do that again. Is there anything else I can do with this log other than rolling it here and blocking my own path? I guess what we could do, right? What we could maybe do is set up these logs in a way that prevent that log from being lost or blocking our path. Is it possible to do that? Or I don't even know if I need to. What do I do with these two? I want to make a bridge here? Make a bridge here? Could also make a bridge here. Like that should work. Oh crap. That doesn't work. Okay. This log can be recovered by itself. Then we make that and we roll it and we get there. Nice. Now, what I'm wondering is, what if I reset this level now? and then roll this over, it's still stuck, right? It's still stuck. But could I make it not be stuck somehow? I don't think so. Like, if I put a log here from this level, one of these two logs here, before I rolled this over, then it would land here and it would still be stuck. And if I got one of these two logs into this square where I'm standing right now, then this log would roll here and it would prevent me from getting onto the island. So I don't think there's really anything we can do other than what we've already done. Okay. 2 small logs. Where are we supposed to go with these 2 small logs, though? We already have this path to go to this island. Okay. So there's no trees on this island, and there's a snowman to our north. There's a snowman to our north. We want to build a bridge here, I guess. Most likely. We also... Is there a place for a raft? There's also an island here with another snowman? Jesus. So I think, like, if we roll a log, if we set up a log horizontal or vertically lying down here and roll it over to this rock, then what could we do with it? Like, tilt it to be standing. And then, oh, and then what we would do is we would just leave the first one here, get the second one to do the same thing, and roll it to this square, and then it's lying down in this square, we can tilt it up and push it up to get to that snowman. Okay, so now the question is, how easy / difficult will it be to do this? Pretty difficult, I think. There's like no space to maneuver on this island at all. I need these logs. I need the log to be standing here. I need the log to be standing here. Or maybe I could change this log into a raft and then just like shove a single log over, like tilt it instead of roll it. Yo, what if it's this? What if it was a jabate? What if the position... I think that might be it. The positioning of this tree might have been a jabate, and we should actually cross here. Because now it's already set up. And then I just get this, right? But now how do I access this? How do I access this log? Ah! How do I access this log without losing it? Crap! I need this log to go away. Debated again? I need this log to go away, but I... And then if I roll it back, I can't get back onto the island anymore. If I wait to roll the second log... Like, I could wait to roll the second log and use this extra space here to maneuver a little bit. That might be correct. But at the end of the day, I still need an obstacle here for this to stop on this column. Like, when it gets to this square, we can't really do anything with it. Other than we can throw it into the water somewhere. But, like, we don't really have any flexibilities to maneuver it around because there's so many rocks on this island. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Oh, no, I can't make it into a raft. I thought maybe this would make it into a raft, but it's not. It needs to be on a stump or something taller. It needs to be higher elevation in order to combine into a raft on the water, or on the land. I could make a raft. Okay, so I could make a raft here or here, but neither of those really help. I don't even know if I'm on the right track. That doesn't seem right. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. So my original idea of like stacking the two rolls here would work, right? Because if there's a log here and a log here, while the cross bridge was here, you just go and walk under it like this and you'd be good. But when it's here, you can't walk under it because it's blocking the path to get below it. Arg. Damn. Is there anything else we can do with this at this point in time? As soon as a log rolls into this position, I can't really recover it, right? It has to go into the water here or here. I don't think we can really do anything with it. Should I look at this solution again? Should I look at maybe the possibility of getting these like that? I can see how to get to the north. I have a hint that will not make it obvious if you want. To how to get to this island. Give me a few more minutes, and then maybe I'll ask. So, do I have a way to get one or both of these logs into this position where it's lying down vertically? To do that, it would have to be standing on this tile where I'm standing right now. And in order to get to stand here, it would have to be lying down horizontally on this tile to the right of me, and which means it would need to be standing here. And it would mean that it would need to be lying down vertically here, which I don't think it's possible. There's just not enough space to maneuver, right? Lying down vertically here. I don't think I've been able to accomplish that so far. This looks very... yeah. This idea of rolling two of them this way is so much harder than this one. I could make a raft on this tile, probably. Yeah, I could probably make a raft, maybe? I don't know. But even if I made a raft on this tile, I would need an obstacle here, which we can't do with just one small. Kind of looks like it's got to be like this, right? Can I get on this rock somehow and get rid of this log? Okay, all right, Rabbit. I'll take your gentle hint to go to this island, right? This position is correct, like this. This one, where both logs are rolled here. You're saying we can solve it from this position without undoing. Okay. Interesting. The birch log needs to be the log on the right. Why? Why does it matter? Wait, what? What? Why is there a difference between the birch log and the regular tree? I never knew there was a difference at all. Birch logs don't get reset or something? I've never known this. I always wondered why there were some logs that were different colors. I thought it was just aesthetic. Wait, can you explain why this works? So we brought logs from this island over to the west, and we already did that for a previous level too, right? For a previous snowman. And when we reset on this other island, it resets this island, but it doesn't, it normally doesn't reset. Well, I don't know. I don't know why. Could we explain why when we reset, when we rolled the log here, right? And blocked our own path, when we reset this island, why did that log disappear completely? Like, what determines what logs get reset when you reset an island? The birch logs have a unique property? Oh. I don't feel like the game ever taught us this. This is the first time that I've ever come across this unique property of birch logs. You made a friend! Okay, nice. There is a mailbox here. So there's another snowman here. Now this snowman, I don't think you can make a bridge here because the rocks block. So where would we even, like this raft, if we sent it down, it would get to this corner and not be able to step off onto the island. There's these rocks here which kind of look like you could make a big raft. If you made a big raft horizontally, and like sailed from the north, it would stop here, and then you could sail to the east and get to here. It could have reasonably come up in one or two other islands earlier, but you solved them without doing it. Oh. Well, if it doesn't force you to do it, if it doesn't like have a really simple example that forces you to do it, I think it's very easy to miss that, right? Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. But like, I want to when we get back, I want to pick up my train of thought here, see if there's if this is like fruitful or not. But thanks, Rabbit, for the hint. It worked pretty well. It was a very subtle hint. It allowed us to figure it out for our kind of like experiment with things once we understood that there was a difference between the two types of logs. Thank you. I'll be right back. Hello. I think there's a spot where it's more intuitive, but I can't think of it now. Okay, I see, Rabbit. Yeah, I didn't think you'd discover the idea yet, so you still had to be clever to find it in that position. But without the confirmation that the position was solvable, I don't know how you'd arrive at the idea. Yeah, there'd be no reason to ever reset that island, exactly. So, what I found so far with the reset mechanic is that if you bring a raft, if you create a raft on, say, this island, and you use that raft to sail to go to this island, and then you reset this island, the raft stays here, right? You're only resetting the trees that are native to the island. The raft stays here, but if you bring a log from the neighboring island to this island and then you reset this island, the log disappears. Now we know that unless it's a birch log, then the birch log doesn't disappear. Okay, so where were we? We're looking at how to get to this island. We're thinking that maybe a big raft could sail this way from the north, get blocked by this, and sail this way, which would line up and get to this island. So how do we get to this then? So we need to figure out how to get to this first. Oh, man. It's probably from, like, here, right? There's a lot of logs. There's, like, 5 logs here in this 3 islands. This solution looks kind of wasteful, to be honest. I didn't really spend that much time trying to see if I could save logs and make it like this. If we could make a if we make a big log horizontally... Let me go... If we make a big log horizontally, where would it have to sail from? It would have to sail from, like... here? Or here? Okay, let's go check. Let's go check. We're looking at this island and this island. But more so, I think... More so this island, I think. Let me reset this. What does this look like? Big log, small log. And then, what does this island look like? Big log, small log. Okay. The way I did this before was like that, and then like this. Yeah. Okay. So can we try? Oh man. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. So, can we make a bridge to this island with only using one of these logs? Or at most two of these logs? What am I thinking here? Also, hold on. Let me get back over here for a second. Also, if I reset this island, right? I'm guessing if we're gonna build a raft, a big raft on this northern island somewhere, like either here or here or here, I'm not gonna be able to do it with just these two big logs. Because this log has to be pushed down vertically or you're gonna immediately lose it to the water. And we need a horizontal log in order to fit this pattern of rock. We need a horizontal big log. So that means we need to get like one of these two big logs up here to this island. Now, so I need to figure out how to do that. That's going to be pretty restrictive, and that's probably going to determine where the position of the log, where the position of the raft is going to be. It's probably going to be easier for the raft to be like here because it's closer to this island. But it also needs to be horizontal. So like, we could do that, but I don't think we're going to be able to transport this way. Could it be possible that we end up like... Can I push this over like that? I can. Okay. So look, if we had a single bridge, right? If we had a single bridge here or here, then we could roll this log up. It would get stopped here. And then how do we get back to this island though? It would get stopped here, and then we could like push it into the water into this position, and then maybe get an obstacle here. Oh man. I don't know if this is doable. I see a couple of issues, because if this log is resting here, or maybe we make the raft here. Maybe we make the big raft here, and then there's an obstacle here in the water. It's doable. That actually kind of looks doable. And then we push off of this, and it goes this way. Can we do something with this log? This log hasn't been really used. I needed to knock it over to get access to the small log. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's really the only things you can do. So this log is in the water now, right? Here. Can I reset now with this position? Is this something that we can play with? This is kind of weird because it'll then combine into a small raft here, which is not good. What if we knock it over to the left? If we knock it over to the left, that's also very difficult. I would have to like, yeah, that's also not really gonna work. No, and then we're also stuck here. I gotta get this out first. Fudge. Oh man. This is like, I don't know, this is difficult on the mental aspect because I could be just completely off. Right? We could be completely off with our ideas and we'd just be wasting time here. Anybody in chat know if we're onto something? If we're even close? Okay, one thing I could check to give myself a little sanity is the friend hints. Okay, so friend hints does confirm that there is a access to a snowman friend from these two islands. And I'm trying to see if there's anything close to this that we would be able to access from somewhere else. This is close, but I don't really see. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get to this snowman. There's a snowman on this island here. And I don't think it's possible to make a bridge from this island to this island. It looks impossible. So now you can see the snowman. I don't think it's possible to make a bridge, but I think we have to sail a raft here, and this rock thing makes me think we're sailing a big horizontal raft over here, which means it would come from the north, which means we would need to get to this from like maybe here, from these two islands. We use the trees from these two islands to make a big horizontal raft, sail it to the east, or maybe sail it to the north and get blocked by this rock, and then like push something off. That could be possible. That could be possible too. Maybe that idea will be more fruitful. So earlier we were thinking that we would try to combine, we could make the big raft up here on this island and then just sail directly to the east by making an obstacle like here, or here, or here, or here. This is much harder to have the obstacle in water. I don't remember the solution, but following the rocks makes sense. Yeah, there's got to be a reason there's a random rock here, right? So that kind of makes me think that we're supposed to build a raft like here or here, push off of something to go north, and have on that it's a two-tile raft, and have like a small log on the left half of the two-tile raft, and then like roll it off. And that should give us the momentum to go east. This tree really has nothing that you can do other than roll it like this. And even in this position, there's nothing you can do with this log other than roll it in. Okay, let's look at that idea. Yeah, okay. This idea could work. You roll that there. And then you roll that there. The problem is, this is... My theory about the random single rocks is that they thwart outlier sequence breaking solutions. Oh. But this rock is very convenient in that it would allow us sailing north to like get stopped on the same row as this hidden island here. But this is like, we have so many issues with this solution. There are just a lot of difficulties with this solution here. Because not only do we need to get an obstacle on the south of this raft to go north. We also, like, and that obstacle would have to be on this tile, not this tile, because this tile would block us from getting onto the raft. We'd also need to get, like, another small log on the left half of this big raft in order to like, there's two things that are kind of impossible for us, or not impossible, but, like, two challenges that we don't know how to deal with right now. Wait a second. Okay. Wait. Okay, one idea. One idea is, if the raft is here, right, and we reset this island, one thing that we could do is this tree could be, like, jutting out like this. This tree could be jutting out like this, and then that would make it so that we wouldn't have to get a small log onto this big raft. And then all we need now is something here, we would need something like here or here-ish, but still have the problem of, like, getting onto the raft. But if we could get onto the raft now and push off the south, an obstacle on the south side, it would then send us here, and then we could then push off of this log, and it would send us into the fog. So we're getting closer, but what do we do with these? I need to make a bridge with just these two pieces to get to this island, because I can't even get to this island right now. And then I also have to figure out how to get an obstacle here without blocking my entrance on the raft. It's still very difficult. You don't need to be on the raft. Oh, right. Okay. I don't need to be on the raft. If I could get this small log onto the raft, I could just push the whole thing with the raft to the north, and the raft would be in this position, and then I could hop from the top of this log onto the raft, and then push to the left and go to the right. Now our obstacles are get the small log onto the raft, and then, yeah, our main obstacle now is to just get a small log onto the raft. If we have that, then everything is good, because we can push it up and then come back through this original solution, reset this island, and then do that, and then hop off. But the question, I think the $1 million question is can I do that on this island alone, or do I need help from the other island? A way to get this small log onto the raft after it's been completed. Like, my main problem is this, rolling this log this way. Okay, this is how we do it. We don't roll the log yet. We don't roll the log yet. We knock that over. We don't roll the log yet. We stand it up straight. Do that. And then we roll the log over, which allows us to walk onto the stump. Oh, there we go. Nice. And then we reset this island. And that, and we hop onto the raft, and we push off. Let's go! Twix, are you still here? I just saw your message. You're asking why Kerpiden and Moshcraft are beefing. I have no clue. I didn't even know that they were beefing. I would assume that they're probably beefing over balance council arguments, would be my guess, if they are. Outstanding, very impressive. Thanks, Rabbit. You definitely helped a little bit. or maybe even more than a little bit. With the suggestion that, with the comment that you don't need to be on the raft, because like my approach was kind of making it too difficult, thinking that I needed to be on the raft. But yeah, there are more. You can move the raft in multiple ways. You can physically be on the raft and push off an obstacle, or you can have a log to be on the raft and push the raft with the log. Construction worker snowman. Okay, and then I guess that tree is just to have the way to get off this island, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look now. This area has cleared up a lot. We still have... Okay, so... Where were we? So this was all from, like, this first snowman. This first snowman led us here, which then led us to this snowman, and then led us to this snowman. Okay, let's take a look at... So this was the beginning of the game, and then the beginning of the game goes this way. Let's take a look at this island and this area. It's very close to still the beginning of the game. How can we get to this island? I remember, like, very early on our first day streaming this game, I was like, I can't seem to find a way to get to this island. I'm just gonna skip it, but it's in such a beginner area, and it's obviously completely enclosed by the beginner area, that we should not have to be using any outside resources to get here. Okay. So there's a return big tree that let's come down here. Interesting. There's a one gap tile here and a one gap tile here. This one looks kind of impossible because this island just has the tree on the corner, which can't get here. And you can't really transport a log from a different island onto this island because this stump is a blocker for rolling, and then if you even if you had a chance to roll a log up this way, it would just like land in the water here. Here, if we were trying to get to this island from a small log bridge here, this looks like it's more doable. This is still on a corner. We can't get this log here, but there might be a way to roll a log from here onto here. And then, like, it would stop here, and then we just come up and tilt it all the way to the left. So, how... And there's 2 logs here, so we could maybe do it that way, right? Like, we use one of these logs for a bridge, and the other log for rolling here into this island, and then going west to make this bridge. So I think we need to check that out. That seems maybe like a possible solution. Where are we? Where are we? We're here. We're looking at this island. This island, reset this island. So what was the original solution? The original solution was like this, to have one log to go in each direction. Now, this tree is kind of restricted, right? Because it's on the edge. You can't, like, how do you recover the log from this tree? If you don't want to knock it directly into the water, you can knock it up, or you can knock it down. I wonder if there would be a way to, like... what can we do with this log? So this log could go here and it would vault into the water this way, which is not very useful. But if we don't make this bridge, we could make this bridge by vaulting this tree into this log, and then we could roll this. Oh, okay, so it's not the position that I originally thought, but this looks super viable as well. Hey, Joseph. I don't have my own, well, I do have my own Discord, but it's not very active. Do hints show alternative ways or rafts? I don't think so, Coffee Comfy. I don't think so. How you doing, Joseph? Did you have a question or something? Like, were you wondering about the schedule or something like that? Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer. Yeah, so Coffee Comfy, I don't think hints show alternative ways or rafts. Like, if we reset this island, and, we'll reset this island, and you showed hints, it doesn't show that. It shows the original. And then if you go here, and you show hints, it doesn't show anything either. It just shows this one, right? I think the way you would see it is you'd have to look on the overworld map. Oh yeah, you can find all my decks that I've streamed there, Joseph. If you, on the overworld map, there's show friend hints, and there you go. It confirms that you can access a snowman friend by using some combination of these two islands. So that's what we ended up doing. Oh, how did it take me up there? And that's what it ended up doing. I do know how it took me up there. The keyboard mouse control. Keyboard overtaking the mouse control. So we launch that over, and walk around, tilt it up. Oh, nope, too far. And then go here. Nice. So this is a shortcut back. Wait, there's no snowman here. Okay, what? There's no snowman here. So we are supposed to use this log for something? Does that give us... No. So we need to get that... We need to get that here. Hey, okay. Nice. Okay. Now we've got one small, one big. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's also interesting. This is the first time I've seen this. A big log, knocking it over, but the second tile away from it is occupied by a tall rock, and it just like slides back down one. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, we're trying to go north, right? That's bad, I suppose. Doesn't work. So you could knock this down this way as well, and we could roll it to the left. To go north, we have to use the small log to go north. The big log is probably not gonna work. So the small log here or here? We have a parity issue. Or we just have like nowhere to roll this to. I think what we're gonna do is use this. Oh. I need... Okay, let's do that. Shift this up here. And then we... Oh, but if I roll it to here, like this would be nice if I use this big log as a blocker to stop the rolling small log here. But if this stump wasn't here, I could just tilt it up and then like get it into this spot. But this stump is here, which is super annoying. Damn it. What am I trying to do now? What if I had a blocker here and then I rolled it down and it was like here in this position lying horizontally? That would work. That would work. Anything like this work? This is now stuck. No, it's not. I could. It's not completely stuck. I could go here and roll it all, but I don't think that helps us. No, it doesn't help us because this, yeah, that's not good. Could make a raft, but nothing to push off of. Take a look at this again. Is this anything? Is this anything? It's not anything, right? This is nothing. It's not a thing. Well, it's gotta be this. This knocking the big log downwards is way more useful than knocking it upwards. Knocking it upwards is almost completely useless. Now, there's the idea of launching this over. Is that anything? No, because, like, what do I do with this from here? If I push it up, it's stuck. If I push it down, it's also stuck. So, launching it over seems not that good. Or vaulting the small log over that way doesn't seem very good. The closest that I've gotten so far would have to be like this. I think this has been the closest solution so far. And if I could just like tilt this up this way, then it would work, but... Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's actually really simple. I was trying to make a one-tile bridge the entire time with a small log only here. I didn't even consider this long one where it's 3 of them combined. You could get the big log up here and then roll it all the way across to this tile. Okay, cool. There's a snowman to the north. Probably a one tile? This one's probably a 1 tile. Yeah. This one is probably a 1 tile bridge. It's gotta be. This log should be that way. That should be like that. And then I'm thinking roll it like this to recover. And then what? And then I'm kind of stuck. Or maybe it's like this, where you knock it here first. And then you go here? Stop it? No, that just blocks me off completely, right? And then go here? This is not a good spot for this log to be, because I can't really recover. Like, this would be nice. I think if I could get to this tile now, it would be kind of nice. Maybe no. Maybe not. Can you push the big log to the 2 square space? 2 square space. Here? This is not a solution by itself. You would have to combine the small log with the big log on this tile to make a raft, because if it was vertically here, you wouldn't be able to get onto the vertical log from the sides. You'd have to get onto it from the rock. But yeah, that's pretty doable. That's pretty doable, but this log needs a lot of help. The small log is stuck, right? Because there's no obstacles along this row to roll it into, and you can't roll it here because of this rock. You can't roll it because of this rock this way, and then here there's no obstacles to stop it either. And even if you could, like, you wouldn't be able to tilt it because it's on the edge of the map. Edge of the map is bad. So maybe that is a solution, but like maybe we need to, that's what we're like eventually going for. Could that be it? That could be it, I think. If we do that first, and then this, that does work. Nice. Good idea, Coffee. This snowman this is a pretty generic snowman with the like chocolate chip cookies and stuff. Alright, so that raft is pretty stuck. Okay. Nice. Let's see. So now... Okay. And then continuing, we have... What else? We're in this island. Now it felt like backseating. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I think I had probably just tunnel visioned a little bit on the single log solutions. Okay. This is a return. How are we getting here? This is a return log. So we could get to this island. Is there any way to get a big log here? Doesn't really seem like it. This is the only big log on this island. And even if we were able to get one of these logs to make this bridge and then knock this big log over vertically to the north, we still wouldn't be able to get it here. So I don't think we can make a bridge here on the south side. It's not coming from the west side because that's the exit. Can it come from the east or north side? East or north side would have to be a raft. There are some rocks here. Like you could, if you could stop a raft. It doesn't look very doable from the east, right? Because there's no accompanying rock. There needs to be 2 rocks here, where one of them stops you from sailing, and then the other one is to push off of in this direction. But there's only 1 here. Can we sail from the north? We could sail from the north. there are a lot of logs like here. This island has 3 logs, this island has 2 logs, this island has 2 logs. If we could make like a raft maybe in this corner, or maybe like here in this corner, and then have an obstacle here or here, like there's already a tree here. Maybe if we could make a raft in this corner without using this tree, then we could push off of this tree to go south. Let's take a look at that idea. We'll reset this island. This island's reset is these 2 logs made this raft, which allowed us to go here, and then these 2 logs made this raft, right, to the south. Okay. And then like, what are these? Okay, it shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be this island because this is way too hard to get any logs here, right? So the idea here is to make, my idea, which I don't know if it's correct, but my idea is to make a raft here without using this log, using maybe this log and a log from another island, either this island or this island, but it's not this island. It's not this island because to get a log to this island, you have to like roll it here and it rolls into this rock and then it's stuck. So what about from this island? From this island, maybe we could roll one of these logs over this way and have like a temporary blocker. Have a temporary blocker here to stop it from rolling all the way to the right. Let me see. So how would it work? We would roll it along this line, right? We would roll along this horizontal row, which means there would need to be a single log lying in the water here and a single log lying in the water here. It doesn't need to be a raft. And we want, I think what we want to do is we want, oh man, okay. We want this tile to be occupied by, oh man. Okay, wait. I have an idea. So we have this tile be a log from this island, and this tile will be a log from this island on the right, which makes a single log bridge. We reset this. Maybe do something like that. And then we use this log as a stopper, as a blocker. And then this is not going to work because this is just going to make a raft here, which isn't good. I need to get this in a vertical position here. Maybe I need to reset? Because this log doesn't easily get into a vertical position there. This log, I think, okay, we can use the top log for the bridge and the bottom log for rolling. Oh? Okay. So we've successfully rolled a log from this island to this island. And then now, we need to get it into the water before we reset this island. Because if we reset this island now, this log will disappear. Because it's not birch. So we undo. How do we recover this? We recover it like this? Okay. It's in the water now. Now we reset this island. Now because the log is in the water, it doesn't disappear when you reset now. That's busted. And then we do the same thing with this original log, make a raft, and we go south. Oh my god, that was so good. That was smooth. That was actually so smooth. Our idea was right. There's the return log going south. We get a snowman, bow tie snowman. That was a genius solution, Kudos. Thank you, Coffee. And, oh, two return logs. Okay. Where are we now? We're at the windmill. Oh, we're back here. We're back here where we were earlier. Okay, so what do we just do? We just went from this area to here. Now there's a little island in the middle here. This island in the middle. Can we see it? It's very small. It's not close to anything, so we can't really do a bridge. We have to do a raft. Okay. So which side do we want to sail from? There's like nothing here. There's nothing here that actually like allows you to make a raft. So it's probably not sailing from the east. It's probably not sailing from the north. These two logs made this raft. I mean, I could maybe make a raft like here, or like he. Oh wait. If these two logs, could I make a raft here? Because this rock is very conveniently placed. If I could make a raft here, I could just sail south. That looks like kind of a hint. I hope it's not a red herring. Because I don't see like a very conveniently placed obstacle or rock from the west side or from the south side. But I am pretty sus of... I'm pretty sus of how we can even recover this corner tree. I don't think we can recover the corner tree. Why did I go there? I don't know. I'm not too confident about this idea. Like, we reset this. It's these two trees became this floating thing. Like this log is very easy to get here. But how in the heck would you get this log away from the corner? Seems kind of impossible. Okay, if I could make a... Oh... So I'm kind of close. If I could get a log from somewhere else to go here, then I could approach from the south side, knock this tree over onto this to make a raft. But I still wouldn't be able to push the raft away to the east. I would only be able to push the raft into the water right here, which is not enough. I need to be able to push the raft this way and then push the raft here into this square. I think we need to look elsewhere. If it's not from the south, could it be from the west? I don't remember what this setup was. Or the south? There's only 2 logs here and there's no rock near the edge to push up on. Could we get one of these? No, there's not enough space to maneuver here, right? There's a... Oh, wait, there's a birch log here. Oh, but the birch log was used here. Oof. I'm just trying to see if, like, we could make a... This was something that we just did today. Trying to think if we could make a raft here with an obstacle to go north. Alright, I think I'm gonna want a hint here to at least give us a starting point of where to look to go to this island. It is this island, but it combines this and this. Okay, so we were kind of close. How would you oh, because this is a birch log. Oh, of course, I forgot. I didn't even, actually, I didn't forget, but I just didn't notice that this was a birch log. Okay, so what we want to do, I guess, is reset this. That makes it... like we do that, right? Come back over here, reset this, knock this over. Now, the problem with this is that it rolls into a bad spot. Like, I can reset now, keep the birch log in this, on this island, but it kind of goes to a bad spot. But maybe it's recoverable. It might be recoverable, right? We do that, and then we roll. We sacrifice this corner tree, which we don't need, and then I think we might be in business. How do I get this now? Shoot. Oh man. So close. So close yet so far. Okay, like that, and then we reset this island. Because we've lost this tree. We need to reset this island and get this tree again. Booyah! Oh, yes! We made a friend! French snowman. Let's go. This raft looks wacky, but okay. Okay, we're ripping through these. Alright. Let's look at this. So there's like this island, and then there's also an island here. This island looks like you... well, the snowman's here, right? This island looks like you have to get to... from here. Maybe there's a way to get a one small log into this. Right, this is actually pretty easy, maybe? You change this raft... if we can get this raft into a horizontal bridge, single bridge, and use the other log to roll it into here... you just come in and tilt it and make this bridge and go up. That looks like very likely the solution. Let's see. Okay, let's reset this island. Now, what was the original solution? This tree down here is unsalvageable. It's just used to connect to the bottom island, I think. Yeah, unsalvageable. The original solution, how did we do it? Maybe like... oh, not like that. I think the original solution, we did it like that. We rolled that in, and then we came up this way and we rolled that in to make two logs lying down vertically to make the raft to cross. But can we make one log horizontal bridge? Alright, so We don't want the log to be lying down vertically. We want it to be either standing upright or lying down horizontally on this row here, so that we can tilt it in instead of rolling it into the water. Or maybe we do something like this, and then we use this as a blocker so that we can roll this in. So now it's lying down horizontally on this row, which is what we wanted. And then we come across like this. Boom! Nice! Okay, so now we have the bridge, and we still have a free log. And it conveniently just has the right orientation. We roll it. Oh, snap. And this is just easy. Beard snowman. Where are we now? We cranked out 8 snowmen today already. Started at 6, now we're at 14. Still 46 to go. Okay. This area is starting to look really clean. This island is still clouded. So that solution didn't help us get to this island. How do we get to this island? It's too far for a bridge, I think. Looks like maybe a 2. Actually, no. Maybe not. I can see if we wait a little bit. I think the edge of the island is right here, which means a 2-tile bridge. A long log would be able to get here from this island. So this is a long log that went this way, but it's in the corner, so it's unrecoverable. This looks fishy. This looks like, you know what's one way to like kind of know? One thing that you can kind of look at to see where you might need to be getting logs from for the snowman solution is when you have an inefficient normal solution, right? Like here, we had an inefficient normal solution using 2 logs to cross a 1 space gap that could have been potentially done with just one of those 2 logs. And here, this is like screaming inefficient to me. You have what I assume is a big log and a small log combined together to make a raft to cross a space that can be bridged with just 1 small log, and then the big log could be used for something else, which could be used for this right here, right? Let's go look at that. Where do we teleport to? Wow, we're actually already... Where do we teleport to? This is... Where is it? Here. Let's reset this. We got a big log and small log. What did we do originally? Originally, we did this, into this, maybe like this into that, we did that originally. So, can I do it with just the small log? And we want to knock this down into a vertical position. If I did it with just a small log here, I could maybe roll it along this, like this line or this line, roll it here, roll it over this bridge or this bridge, roll it here, it would get stopped by this stump in this position, and then we could come up here and push it down to cross into this island. That seems very, very possible. What if we did that? No. No, because we'd be stuck. I was thinking about trying to vault this over. Vaulting this over would be very good. So, I mean, I can't do that, right? Because then we lose the big log. That's not correct. So, let's drop this down, act as a blocker, move this down 1 lane, roll it back, then roll it back this way so it's not blocking us anymore, vault it over, knock it over. Okay, this looks very, very promising. Now the only issue I have now is getting this log past the stump and then being able to, without rolling it into the water, and then being able to push it back down. There we go. We used the small log one last time before going into the water to stop the big log from rolling. And then this... Yes! What is that? That's like a circlet, tiara, superhero snowman or something. It's like Doctor Strange snowman. It's got a cape. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Or just a prince. Yeah, maybe. Wait, where am I? There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. This area is so clean now. Should we look at this? Okay, so this island, we need a bridge here. A small bridge here. I'm trying to recall what these islands look like. So this is probably a big log here that we tilted to the left and then rolled in. This is a big log that we tilted up, rolled over, pushed down, rolled in. So there's a big log here, big log here. Oh, we can make a big log this way. Big log this way would get us onto this island. Because there's no small log. This is a big log. They're all big logs here, right? The closest small log is like over here. It's way too far. I'm not going to be able to get that. So we got to look for this solution. Big log this way or big log this way also works. It's probably from this island. Okay, let's go. So we reset this, right? How can we do big log this way? If I knock it down, does that help at all? No. It just rolls into the water. This one also rolls into the water. But there's a tree here. There's a big tree here. Okay, I think I have it. If we knock this big tree over to the east first, it will end here, which will block this log from rolling into the water. It'll stop here, and then we'll push it up. So I need to do the original solution first. Reset this island. Knock it over like this. Hop back over to this island. Reset this island. Knock it upwards this time. Block it with that tree. And we're in! Easy. Okay. We've got, like, McDonald's worker snowman? What is that? It's like a weird... Okay, it's baseball cap snowman, but it looks like a McDonald's employee. So how do we do this? Like I could vault this? Does that help? No, both of these are pretty lost now, right? That's not, we're not gonna move across that way. I unfortunately can't, I would love to vault this one here, but I can't do that. We can vault this here, but that doesn't seem very helpful because there's so many obstacles everywhere and it's on an edge now. We can vault this way, we're going the wrong way. Wait, how did I do that? Oh, and I rolled this, interesting. Okay, how do I unstuck these? So like, you see this pattern where it's like corner, corner, corner? This tree has an obstacle on this corner and an obstacle on the opposite corner, which makes it so like, so that if you're just pushing it normally, there's no way to rescue these logs, this middle log. Because like if you push it here, it's in a corner and you can't roll it either way. If you push it here, it's in a corner and you can't roll it either way. So So it's like kind of stuck. This middle tree is very restricted, and I think basically can't get out unless you vault it. This one, it's stuck if you push it up or to the right, but maybe if you push it left? I can make a raft here, I just realized. But I don't think it's helpful. I don't think it's helpful. But I was saying, like, yeah, this tree is stuck. What if I push this way? Roll it down onto this other island. But it's not what I want to do. Hello, Mr. Monster. I don't know. Working from the beginning is kind of difficult here because there's so few. I don't know. It's like it's almost kind of difficult. I don't know. It's surprisingly difficult because there's so few options that it should naturally narrow it down and eliminate some possibilities of what you're trying to do. But kind of feels like nothing works right now. Okay, so one possible solution, right? One possible solution is getting this log into this position. Ooh. Can I do that? If I could get this log, the one that started here, into a lying down vertical position here, then I could just vault. I could vault this tree into this position and make a bridge. That does look like... Oh, wait, here we go. I was just gonna say that looks good, but this is a much better... The double vault. Like, look at what we did here. We vaulted this tree to the north, and then we used it to vault this tree to the north, and then we got it to a spot where we could actually get behind it and push it. Nice. We got the McDonald's employee snowman. Woohoo. Looking really good. What do hints show on islands with inefficient solutions? So if there's two screens where you can get hints. You see on the overworld map here, it says if you press H, it'll show friend hints. This hint shows you like the smiley face of where you can go to potentially start a solution that gets you to a snowman eventually. So like here, apparently here, this island by itself is enough to get you to a snowman, which I guess would be this one, most likely. But if you actually go to this island, and if you actually go to, this is the island that it was pointing to, right? I believe. If you actually go to this island and you press hint, it doesn't show you the position of the log for the snowman. It just, if you reset, it just shows you the position of the log for the regular solution. Okay. So there's two logs on this island. A big one and a small one. The regular solution has the big one going this way. I think we did it like this. That was the regular solution. The snowman solution should be... I mean, there's also a gap here, but this is the exit. This is the exit bridge, I think. The snowman solution should be like... It's gotta be something vertical. Like this? I can't tell if... Okay, it looks like this tile is water. So I think I need the thing to be here or here. And according to the friend hint, it just... We're supposed to be able to get there using only this island and no other island. Okay, I think it's like this. Okay, right? And then I just have to go around. I just have to go around to the other entrance on that island. And then push it up like this. Nice. I meant if it shows the logs used additionally, like the one log solution, but solved with a raft. What do hints show with inefficient solutions? Oh, I see. We can go check. I think it'll probably show you the efficient solution, is my guess. We made a friend with bow tie, cowboy hat, snowman. Nice. I can go check real quick. That's a great question. So, like, if we went back to... Where was it? This one? Oh, it's so far away. But if we went back to this one... And then we restarted and showed hint, it does show the efficient version. See? With just the one log. One single log instead of the raft plus extra thing. And then probably the same with, where would it be? Oh, it would be, I'm stuck. I hate how far this teleporter is. And the other one is this one, right? Weird. That's weirdly inconsistent. This one shows you the inefficient solution. Huh. I wonder why that is. I don't know. Can't explain it. That is very weird that it's inconsistent like that. Actively preventing saving the snowman, yeah. Oh man, okay, so this whole area is pretty much solved. Where should we go for now? Should we look at this? I don't remember what I did in these little islands. These little islands, I think it was like a raft. Crazy rafting. You know? Yeah, how did I even get here? I think this, my gut instinct tells me that this island will be accessed from this side. Like, you could make a raft here and push up, but it would miss the island. It would go here. And we already used this island to get a snowman, so far they haven't reused islands. And there's so many little rocks here. Alright, let's track. Hey, Rabbit. Making rapid progress. Yeah. So this raft, where did it come from? It came from here, and then it came from here, and then we used this as a counterweight to push down, so then it also came from here. This was a counterweight to go this way, so it came from here. So that raft came from here. And this raft also was here, and 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 here. Okay, so this, okay, we've tracked it now. This raft at the bottom of our screen came through an entire journey that started here. So if we take the raft down, I want to see if there's a point where we can kind of like branch off and go to this island. Right? Like maybe here? If instead of landing here, I don't know. I was thinking like if we could put an obstacle in the water here, that's very, very unlikely. That the raft would stop here, and then we need an obstacle here, and then we could push to the left. But if we continue along the path, the raft comes back up to this island. It's looking kind of grim. Looking pretty grim, not gonna lie. And what can we see of this island? It's looking kind of unlikely to sail to this island from the east. Maybe it's actually here. Like, maybe we sail from the north. Or possibly the south. There's a lot of... These are all on the edge, which are... I was going to say, there's a lot of wasted logs down here. If we could make a raft this way and then have an obstacle here, we could sail all the way north up this way. That might be it. But this also looks kind of wasteful with this big log in the water here. But if we make a raft here, there's still nothing to push off of. Like, we'd have to make a raft on this lane, this column, or this column to sail down. Because the pattern of... For a small raft to get into this spot, it doesn't really look like there's an obvious turn. It doesn't look like there's an obvious set of rocks that allows us to make the turn here. Like, maybe this one. You see this? These two rocks, it's like if we had a raft on this this row sail to the east, it would get blocked here and then allow us, and this rock would allow us to push up. Could that be it? I don't know how we're getting an obstacle. First of all, I don't know how we're getting a raft on this tile instead of this tile, and then I don't know how to get an obstacle there. I think we're gonna need a hint for this one and just see if the game tells us where it originates. Holy crap, okay. So it's saying from these two. That's the closest one to this. That looks hard. Okay, let me see. What can we do with this? Okay. Now what? I mean, how do we get back though? Like this raft only has one adjacent tile next to this island. So if we put something here, like, I guess we could push back, but what would be the point? We could push the thing back here. What would be the point though? Like I could set up this log in this position, right? I bet that pivot point you were looking at was the way out rather than the way in. Oh, okay. Possible. Like this pivot point would end up going here. You sail the raft out here and you land on this island, maybe. But that would be also a little strange because this is a snowman island itself. Oh, but I guess if you hadn't solved it, if you hadn't solved this yet, you would sail right through here and actually land here instead. So maybe that is possible. I was thinking, so my line of thinking now is we set up this log here first, teleport away, go all the way back to the start of that raft, and take the raft all the way through this gauntlet again. And then when we get here, we can then push this and go back. But what would be the point of doing that? It says the solution involves these two islands. What is this island? It has one small log on it. We need to set up like an obstacle somewhere. If we have the small log in the water here and we go backwards, it'll hit here and then no, but then we have nothing to push us off to the north. Nothing to push us off to the north. Like this looks like a pivot spot. This looks like a pivot spot. Yeah. Almost looks like there's a lot of pivot spots all of a sudden, but none of them really line up. I still don't know what going backwards is going to accomplish here. Right, and we would kind of get stuck. So here, let's say we go backwards and we stop here. Then we could go backwards and like maybe stop here or here. And then go backwards and stop here. Come reset this island, get this log to this spot. Come down this way. And then like it's just getting so messy. Like, I don't know how we're eventually making our way here. You know? Should we... I mean, maybe we can just, like, execute and see what happens? Just making sure that is the raft. This raft has disappeared now. It's not here anymore. Because we reset this island. Send this back up. Roll it in. Knock this over to be a blocker. Roll it in. Let's go. Hello. I mean, there's no real other way to do this on this island, right? We just have to just keep doing this. This is the closest we've ever been to this. But it just doesn't seem feasible to get an obstacle here and an obstacle here, which is what we would need. Or maybe we just get an obstacle here and an obstacle here. Because this island kind of Oh no, stop. This island kind of easy to get just an obstacle here. Like if we could stop the raft in this position, then we could go left. You can almost kind of see something. That's the edge of the island right here. There's the corner of the island. Right? Is there any way we could stop the raft right here? No, I mean, you just can't get an obstacle in this. I don't see how. Ugh. What? What happened to the camera? Camera glitched. Okay. Setting foot on an island fixed it. It's okay. Setting foot on the island fixed it. So we're here now. We're kind of here now. Like, what is our purpose? Maybe we reset. Oh, wait, what? Why? There's a problem. I can't get onto this island. Oh, it glitched again. Huh. I can't get onto this island. If I press the reset button here, it resets me to the previous island. Resets me here. So all that was for nothing. Huh? How do you even get onto that island? How can you even get onto the island now? Push this way and come down, you could get onto this island. But, like, how do you get your raft to stop on this square? Right? It's also very difficult. Very tricky. There's also this. Right? I just don't know how we can get onto this island now. With this log blocking the way. How did I do this solution before? So we arrived at this island with this raft here, right? And then this log was not here, this log was on this tree. We walked out here, read the thing, And then, like... I think what we did... Oh, wait, I can reset this island by... During the route here, our raft stopped here. No. Yes. Our raft stopped here from this side. And then you can step onto the island and reset the island at that point. And what we did here was we got the log into a standing upright position here, and then we pushed off of it, which tilted it over this way and went this way, and then we came around and came this way, and this was already in the right position. Well, that's how we can get onto this island. Okay. So we can reset it from there. I don't have any good ideas right now. What can we even do with this log? We can have it in this position, we can have it in this position. This island is used twice on the path. That's the interesting part, right? No other island, I think, is used twice on the path. It's used here on this corner and used here on this corner. But it's not even that close to this. Like, we are trying to go here, right? It's not even that close to this. There's also another snowman here between these two islands? Huh? Oh, man. I don't even... Yeah, I can't even be sure if this snowman is actually trying to go here or not. You guys have any ideas or hints? Anybody in the chat know? This one's a doozy. You're not sure here? Okay. Well, what we could do is we could see if there's any, like, gentle hint online for this one, or we could move on to a different one. I think maybe I'll see if there's anything online real quick. And if there's nothing, like, I don't want a solution, I just want, like, a very gentle hint. Let's see. Where are we? We're like over here. Okay, I found something. It says you'll need to use the same raft that's used to navigate the area normally, which is, we're on the right track. You'll need to send a raft with a log left from the coffee shop island. Okay. Yes. This is the coffee shop island. Send the raft with a log to the left. So we must be on the right track. Right? We must be on the right track. It has something to do with, like, navigating backwards. But, like, how do, like, this just gets stuck? Is it not just stuck? Okay, hold on. Wait. Alright. New question. If I go back to the island where this raft originated from and I reset the island, does the raft disappear with this log then dropping into the water? Because if this log drops in the water, then when we come here the next time with the raft, it'll block here, and then I'll go left, and then I'll go up, and then I'll go left, and I'll go up, and then I'll go left. It actually works, dude. Oh my god. That was the one step that we were missing. That when we reset this, that log will just magically drop into the water. There it is. Oh my god, it was right there. I was actually looking for that sort of interaction where, like, if the raft was stopped by an obstacle one tile earlier, if it would lead to something, another path that was naturally made by the rocks. I just, like, didn't check this final one. That's amazing. Okay, let's do it. So we were, I mean, I feel like we get 80% credit on that one. We did have to look up a hint, but we had already done most of the legwork. Except for those 2 hints saved a couple of hours, yeah. It's like Portal Reloaded solution with time manipulation, yeah. I'm gonna reset this island. This way, go this way. No. Whee. Portal Reloaded, yes. And then now we stop here because of this log. And then that log is already in the right position. And then this log is also in the right position. Wow, that is cool. That is some level design right there. Face mask snowman. Oh man. That's really something, right? Okay. Where to now? Very nice construction, yeah. And because, like, there's so many random rocks in the water, it's kind of difficult to tell where exactly are the crucial ones, right? Like, imagine if there wasn't this many random rocks and only the rocks that needed for the solution, then you would really, like, it would be much more obvious and you'd be able to see what's up and where you needed to, which rock you need to utilize. Okay. What do we got here? Looks like something pretty big patch here. This island, if I remember correctly, was used for a raft that went up to this island, and then this became eventually this raft. Which then I did some other solution here where, oh, remember the other day, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? We did like this weird solution here to get to this island, but then there was nothing on this island. And it sent our raft here, which was very strange. I don't know why there's this, we got to this empty island that has nothing on it. Super sus. Not sure if we're missing something. There's more to the story here or what. And all we did was we had a really, like, an extra different solution that allowed us to go this way, come onto this island with nothing on it, and then we just came back to here. And it basically what it allowed us to do is it allowed us to move the raft. It allowed us to move the raft to this position instead of this position. Because it originally came up to this position, then we went to the left, then we went to the right. So that must be the purpose? That must be the only purpose, right? Now it looks like a raft island that goes to the south to the clouds. Like here? Maybe? Right? If maybe you could go here? You need a small raft to come from the east, which means there would need to be an obstacle here. Let's see. What did we end up... Whoa, this looks weird. Oh, right. Okay, so this island was like you made a small raft and you use the big log as a pusher to go here. Maybe instead we can make a small raft like here and push off something to go this way. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Right? Right? You put this log here so that when we come... it's not quite enough, but this log will stop this raft on this row. And then I would need another obstacle here to to push my raft to the left. And then we could take this rock, and then we could take that rock all the way down. Maybe. Can I get one of these over here? That's gonna be pretty difficult. Maybe you send the tall log down with the raft. I could try that. Like, if we reset this island now, the raft is now in a different position. Like, what happened now? I've never done this before. Like, what happens to this now? Oh, it just... Oh. Boo. Boo! The stump is in the way. This stump, it doesn't let me push this log. I think if this stump was not in the way, I would just push the log eventually into the water here. It would be like that. I don't think it works. But I think there is something here. Oh no, I reset the solution. There we go. I'm gonna come back and look at this again. Problem is, I don't know if I can transfer either of these logs over to the left half of this island. That doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. How did I do this before? Okay, I think it was like this. No. No. Once I push it back up, I can't get it anymore, right? Because I can't push it back down. And the final position for the big log in the original solution was like this, but I had to make the two small logs first. Oh wait, it was like I kind of remember now. You have to go to the left side first, make a bridge here. Right. You make a bridge here, and then what do you do? I still don't think I can. Maybe I can push it up now? No, I still can't push it up. Okay. This is still lost. Oh, I remember now. It's like, you gotta do this first to open up this spot so that you can walk. You open up that spot so you can walk. This was the original solution, something like that. You make this bridge first, you open up this spot so then you can walk, you roll that over, and then you use this bridge to come back around this side to the top and make a raft. And then we rolled this up and made the counterweight or the obstacle to push off of, and then we ended up going here. But so we've figured out the original solution, but did any of that help us get one of these two pieces to the left half of the map? Because that's kind of what we need, right? We need one of these two pieces to the left half of the map, because this tree can only either act as an obstacle in the water or an obstacle on the land. We need a piece to stop the raft, and we need a piece to push off of to go left. I still don't see it. I don't see it. Without using this piece can't go in the water here to help move something over to this side. So how can we ever get one of these pieces over? I want to say it's not it. The island to the north, can you move a short log onto that raft? Move this short log onto this raft? I think no. I want to say no. Let's say we push it down, right? This raft would go here. Or if I had this in the water already, this raft would go here. And then we could push it there. We could push the raft, not ourselves. We could push the raft there. But then how would we get our physical self here? I don't think so. Let's do that. Come this way. Reset this island. And our goal is to get this onto that. This, vault it over, and now this is like free, but I can't get it onto the ground. This, yeah, it's still no go. Like, to get it onto this raft, it would need to be standing here. Which means it would need to be lying down vertically here and standing here. And if we want it to be standing here, it would have to be horizontally lying down here. Can we do that? Horizontally lying down here. I mean, I just don't think that it accomplishes anything. Even if we could push this raft here, then we come back. Then we can't even come back around here because that log is the bridge to this island. We need a confirmation. Snowman hint. Okay, I mean, it does kind of confirm this island and this island. This island and this island combines to get a raft here. I mean, it's right. The location is right. This island and this island. We want to go to this corner. We want to get a small raft to this corner so that we can sail south. Has to be coming from this side. Has to be coming from this row. Has to be coming from this square. Oh man. The confirmation is there. Notice that the hint did not involve this island. It didn't really involve this island. So I think we probably won't. Wait, how do I get an obstacle on this tile again? Wait. I never figured that part out, did I? How to get an obstacle on this tile so that I can go down? I think I can't do it? Right? Because this is only touching one tile of the island. If I get an obstacle on this island, on this tile, how do I get on the raft? Maybe... I mean, maybe it has to do with the solution of... Like, maybe I can't have the raft start in this position. The raft maybe has to start in this position. We do the whole thing with the whole setup like this. I think the log that's in the water stops the raft. Then you use reset and use the same log to push off. That's right. That's right. It stops the raft here. You get on this island, you reset this tree, you knock this tree over, and you jump on top of the tree to get on the raft. And so we don't need to worry about getting one of these logs to the left half of the island. But now we have to figure out, how do we set sail from here? Yeah, because there's only one tile touching the island and the raft, the obstacle has to be here, right? And that means we basically, it has to be like, you start with the raft here, you push to the, you go left, and then you go right with this obstacle already there. That's gotta be it. So we have to, I have to go back to where this, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I have to go back to where this raft originated, which is here. Reset this island. God, I forgot how to do this island again. This is gonna be the third time that we do this island. Oh, man. Crap. So, this one needs to go in second. this one needs to go in first. Let me do this. It was this. Knock them both down horizontally, like, or vertically like that. And then that one rolls in first. And then this one tilts in second. Oh, go north. Okay. That one was it's a little less painful. Alright, so now the raft is in this position. We need to do this solution. So, I mean, this is hard. You know, this snowman is so hard because this level is tricky. I got stuck on this level, and then I got stuck on this level, and now, like, it incorporates two levels that I had gotten stuck on previously that I would deem very hard levels, and then it incorporates, like, another, like, triple layer trick to it. So, the idea now is to set up this log in this position, and then go back and redo the island, redo the raft again, come here, push right, push this there, go here, and then push this here, but we need this log here. This reset mechanic is advanced level, yeah. But okay, also, if this log is here, alright, I've got another problem now. If this log is here, then it would stop this from rolling to the right. And then my raft wouldn't end up on this square. Ugh, what? Right? This is so messed up. And I still have the problem of how to get this small log onto this space. Now, it doesn't have to be the small log. I guess it technically doesn't have to be the small log. But I also don't see how it could be the big log. I thought it was promising, but this again looks like we're screwed. I just don't have a visualized solution. I don't have a visualized solution. You can get the small log there by resetting. Tall log gets pushed up and to the right. Yeah. Okay. And then... So you're saying like this. You're saying like this. Like that. Oh, and again, I had this issue again where, like, I thought we wouldn't be able to have an obstacle here and a raft at the same and get on the raft at the same time. But again, because we've got the elevation from this stump, we can just jump down. So I actually didn't need to go back and redo the other island. Okay. Okay. I think we have it now. I think we have it now. Oh man, this is a super difficult one. Oh, I still need to go back and reset though. I still do need to go back and do it because I need to get the raft. I need to get back on the raft. You do remember solving that island about a dozen times? Oh jeez, please don't tell me there's more. Okay, now we reset that island. The raft is now in the right position. Oh my god. And then we jump up. It stops here. We reset this island. And we jump up to that. Holy cow, dude. That is crazy. Actually crazy. Poggers. Okay, so we gotta be careful here. If I push to the right here, it won't knock this tree over and I'll go to this island. If I push up, it'll make this a shortcut to this island, but then I won't be able to go to the left. So I think we're supposed to do this first. And then we can... Man, do I really need to come back here twice though? Because I gotta like reset the... I have to like reset the raft. They're gonna make me do this again. Now I know why you had to do it a dozen times. We're gonna have to do that whole thing again to like open this shortcut. Okay, what are we doing with this? Where do we want to go? That didn't even get us to a snowman yet. Like we can't actually access this. God. So do we want a raft? What exactly are we trying to do now? We don't have a... Okay, I can push this down. I could go down. Okay, let's do that first. Let's do that first. Thank God we don't have to repeat it again. Thank God. And we can access the island from this point, and then we can just go back and forth between these two islands on this up and down route instead of the left and right route. Oh, I see now what we were saying. Now you say, haha, rafts goes down. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if we're supposed to get to this snowman by making a bridge here. With one of these logs, making a bridge here. I think that might be the solution. But it is also possible that we get to the snowman from a raft somewhere else, from like a raft to the east. But I think that's unlikely. I think we gotta make a bridge here. And we probably have to transport one of these logs to this island. Maybe? Okay, what can we do with these? doesn't seem that great. I don't really know what we're working towards. Uh-oh. What have I done? No! Quick undo. That would have been really bad. It's getting to that time where I need to wrap up. But so I need to change the parity of this log so that it is lying down horizontally on this stump, so that I can stand it up vertically here and then drop it down to lie down horizontally here and then like push it over here, which then I still don't know what we're doing. Then I could, I guess, send it all the way back up with a new log, but I don't want to send it up there. I want the log to be down here, right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still at the point of questioning what we're trying to do. Let me do that. So, like, that does do something. That is what I was talking about. But now, bye-bye, I guess. Right? Like, we're just stuck now? Yeah, I don't know. I think I need a hint on this one. What is that hint supposed to say? Huh? Yeah, the hint. Okay, so the hint is saying that we need to get the log on the raft. That is the hint. Oh. We need to get this second log here now. Now we need to get the second log here so that we can jump on the stump, jump on the log, jump on this log, push off this super tall rock that gets here, jump down, and tilt this log all the way into the water this way. That's the plan. That visualization works. So we rescue this log. No, I've lost it again. Okay, hold on one sec. I think we're almost... I'm very close. I'll be right back. Alright, we've got it. Right? We've basically got it. We need to get this log onto the raft first, then this log into this position, jump down. And there we go. Yes! Bowler hat snowman. Very nice. That one was hard. That one was super hard. This island was hard. This island was hard. This thing was hard. This is another concept. This was like 3 difficult islands of just puzzles, and then plus a difficult concept here to get to this island and back, and then difficult concept here to like come down and stop yourself and also be able to push left. Still burning through the game though, yeah. We did 13 snowmen today. Very good. We're almost 1/3 of the way through in terms of the snowmen. Those are all really tough, yeah. This one was probably like the hardest one today. We had a couple of easy snowmen and then like a couple of really hard snowmen as well. Cool. I like it. That's a ton. Yeah, we got like 13 snowmen in maybe like 3 hours or so. A little bit more than 3 hours. No, maybe not even. Maybe less than 3 hours. You're welcome, Rabbit. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for everybody in the chat who's lurking, for watching, for following, for subscribing, and supporting the channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm not going to be streaming on Monday. We're going to be moving over the weekend, and like moving on Monday, a lot of our new stuff is going to be arriving at our permanent apartment in Seoul, and I will try to get my stream up and running by Tuesday, but I can't guarantee because I'm going to be also taking care of a lot of stuff with like the new house and Leo's school and all that stuff. So yeah, there he is. All right, good night, take care everybody, bye for now, see you next week. I'm gonna raid Kung Fu Rabbit, who's streaming some Gwent. Bye bye.